Lima Sierra, I believe that was. Lima Sierra, go ahead.
Good evening, good evening.
Yeah, very good evening to you from the city of York, Central UK.
Please repeat your location.
Okay, my location is the city of York, Yankee Oscar Romeo Kilo, Central United Kingdom, QSO.
Copy that. You're going in really, really strong here. 10 plus signal.
Yeah, thank you very much there. Your signal's about a Signal 9 and a Super Radio 5 QSO.
My location is south part of Sweden, a town called Helsingborg.
Yes, I believe I visited Helsingborg many years ago. I did visit Sweden. I was staying with a friend in Norrköping, northeast Sweden, I believe.
Yes, that's right. Good to hear that you have visited our beautiful country. You should do it more often, I think.
Yeah, it's a fantastic country. We went to Norrköping, Söderköping. We had quite a travel around because I was over there on business finding old Volkswagen vans and Volkswagen bubbler.
Oh, I see. I have never been to the UK yet, but still to come, so to speak.
Well, maybe you should visit. It's very nice. Maybe not as nice as Sweden. Sweden's a very nice country. I enjoyed my time in Sweden. I was there for about 1 week, but maybe 10, 15 years ago, but it was very, very nice.
Well, I can guarantee you it's still nice, so get back over here and bring your radio with you. The towns you mentioned is really nice on the CBs. There are lots of stations around those towns.
Okay, well next visit I will put one of my radios in my car and maybe ride round and have a chat with some of you guys. But yeah, it's a nice country with plenty of lakes, lots of lakes, and it's very nice over there.
Yes, and I heard really much good things about UK as well from friends who has visited. So one time I must go and visit your country as well.
Yeah, well, the city I live in is very old. It's like a medieval type city with loads of churches and very historic city walls right around my city. You should look it up on the internet or on the computer. The city of York, very nice. Back to you.
Well, I think I've seen quite much of York in TV. So I think many TV series has been recorded there, if I don't mistaken me.
Yeah, there has been some. There has been certain TV programs in the city of York. Not too many, but maybe 2 or 3 lately. I don't know, but yeah, it's nice. It's a nice city to live in.
May I ask what station you're running? What's your equipment?
Okay, no problem. The equipment is a Kenwood TS590 transceiver with a Heil GM Elite microphone running through a Behringer mixer. I'm doing about 800 to 1,000 whiskies to a 3-element Yagi QSO.
Oh, nice stuff, I see. You're going in really strong here. You almost peak my levels. Well, you're going really, really good, and you have nice modulation as well.
Yeah, I like the mixers running through the Kenwoods. I've heard a few, and I always think they sound fantastic. And also with this microphone, it's a very nice microphone which I bought from America. So I had everything wired up through the Behringer into the Kenwood, just so I can use different voice tones on the Kenwood.
Well, I have not that sophisticated equipment as you. I have a Superstar 3900, Superstar 3900, and I have a halfway antenna and an old microphone that I bought from the internet on an auction, and well, I think it were made back in '75, but still works.
Well, it works very well. I have a few radios like the Superstar. I have a few Cobras. Maybe I have 21, 22 radios here. But they're a good radio, a very good radio, and it's making a fantastic trip. Your signal report there is 10 dB over 5, so everything's working fantastic from your end. Back to you.
Oh, it sounds nice. And I must say, it's incredible conditions tonight. I've been stunned by all stations all around from all parts of the world almost.
Well, there's been lots of Europe on all day. I've been speaking to a few people in Europe. There's been Poland on, Sweden, Finland, Norway, Denmark, and I've just been flicking around the band, and there's lots of Denmark on. But yeah, you guys are really strong this evening, so it's good conditions from Sweden tonight.
Well, it's our turn this time, but I guess it shifts really fast. Last night I was speaking to the southern part of Finland 4 or 5 minutes after I got from Turkey, so it's kind of crazy right now.
Yeah, it is. I mean, to be honest, Europe's been coming in for a few days now. I switched the radio on maybe 4 or 5 days ago, and it was maybe 5 o'clock in the evening, and I was speaking to a friend of mine in Jakarta, a guy called Dave in Jakarta, which was funny conditions because normally it's earlier in the day, but I was speaking to him with big signals coming from over there and big signals going back.
Well, speaking of Jakarta, I were last week, or I don't remember if it's 2 weeks ago, I had a really strong guy from Jakarta going in here, and I put it on the tube before. I did not speak to him. I did not have my halfway antenna at that moment. But it's always fun when the long distance coming.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, maybe 2 to 3 months ago, I was speaking to a couple of good friends in Australia every morning, but I haven't heard Australia for a while, but I haven't been using the radio as much as I used to do because it's summer. Well, for what we have of summer, it's still raining, but it's our summer. So I've been going out on my motorcycle a bit rather than being sat here on the radio. Back to you.
Oh, I see. Well, everything has its time, so to speak. How have you been? How is your condition to the States been? Have you have any QSO with the States or in the past?
Not for me, not for maybe 3 months now. I haven't spoke to the States. Maybe 2 months. It's been quite a while though, but like I say, I haven't been using the radio that much. I've been doing other things, but it's just nice to know it's here when I want it. And at the moment, I've got an electronic tower, and the tower's on minimum height at the moment. And my beam is only maybe 20 feet off the floor instead of 40 feet off the floor. But with conditions like this, I don't think you need the height. It's already fantastic.
That's for sure. You almost don't need an antenna almost on this condition. I know some have small antennas and got really good QSOs when the condition is like this. But I've been trying to get States now for couple of weeks, but the Windows is not open. I hope it comes.
Yeah, I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will. It's just time, you know. I haven't heard Sweden for a while, so it's good to hear you guys, and also Denmark and Germany's coming through this evening. There's actually a guy on, I think it's 27.590. He's in Denmark, and he was giving me big, strong signal of 910 dB, and he was just saying to somebody else that he was using a mobile antenna. So that was just absolutely amazing, but that just shows you the conditions this evening are absolutely perfect for all around Europe.
Yeah, it's almost too good. I've been having both on FM, AM, and USB, LSP, almost drowning people talking. So it has been quite hard to get. Oh, sorry, my English is not that good. Had QSO like this.
Yeah, no, I understand. Your English perfect, by the way. It's good, very, very good. But yeah, sometimes the stations can be too big and you can't have a good QSO because there's that many different countries on one frequency. Which tonight is good, you know, it's very good. The band's wide open, and it's nice to have a good QSO. Back to you.
Yes, and I must say this is one of the best this evening. Yeah, you have so good signal. It's almost amazing, but you have a really good equipment as well. I'm thinking about getting myself an older radio, like IC 735 or IC 726, just for some features. But it stays in my mind at this moment.
Yeah, well, the Superstar's doing a good job, but I just think these radios, the technology of these radios has come on so much, especially something like this, the TS590. I think the Kenwood is one of the best radios going. There's that many filters and different bands on them, they're absolutely fantastic. And obviously it does 100 watts out of the back of the radio, but like I say, currently I have got an amplifier running which is just boosting that up, but it probably doesn't need it with conditions like this, but it's on anyway.
Well, it always help a bit to have some foot warmer, as I call it. Well, I am just having 40 whiskeys on this one, but it works. 40 whiskeys on the USB and 10 on AM, FM.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't usually go on FM. I'm not one for going on FM. I just usually stay on 555, or when the Americans come in, I go on lower side band onto 27.385. But I don't use FM anymore. It's not for me. There's no one on. Round where I live, there's not many people on, so I just sit on 555. Listen now and then, and if I hear some good stations, then I always give a call out.
Well, here in Sweden, many of the radio clubs are using FM, so but USB is mostly used. We are using the frequency 27235 on the in Sweden on the USB.
Okay, it's surprising how many different countries use different frequencies. Okay, your signal's dropped there now. You've come down from a 9 down to a signal 3, up to a 7, down to a 3. So I think it's best I wish you best 73s for now, and hopefully we'll speak again in the near future. Excuse me.
Well, I wish you the same and have a nice 55, and I wish you 73, and hope we speak later on in the future, as you said. Take care.
you very much. I'm sure I'll listen out for you again. This is 26 Charlie Tango 597, operator Keys in the city of York, UK. Okay, all the best. Bye-bye for now.